So I'm busy driving around in the apple plantations using Google Maps terrain mode, because these roads aren't even on there, to try and find this other dam to fish. I think it's over here, like right here in front of me. Just need to work out how to get there. But yeah, happy days driving around the apple farm. So I've just come to this private farm dam. There's some massive carp swimming behind me. There's a huge bass that's just swum past me. There's a lot of fish in here. I want to get fishing. I want to get us onto some fish ASAP. I think this is going to be some epic fishing. Whoop, whoop. I've seen tons of bass and tons of carp in here. I haven't seen any barbel, but I'm going to put some barbel rods out. Just because a little bit earlier today, if you haven't seen my last video, I had a giant barbel break my reel, break the whole reel off. Like, you must definitely check it out. So I've got a bit of a revenge deal going with barbel at the moment. So I'm going to cast these out, hope for the best, and then put some carp rods out. I don't think it'll take too long to get onto a carp. They're swimming right here. There swims a big bass right on the surface. There's so many carp there, can't believe it. Alright, so I'm going to throw a little crankbait, try and catch a bass. But I've noticed, like, there's so many carp just swimming here in circles and circles and circles. So I'm going to throw out some bread just as a test and see if they come and start feeding on it. If they do, what I might do is I might use one of my bass rods, a small hook, and just a piece of bread, and see if we can have some action here. It certainly seems to be one of those days where you see the fish, can't catch them. So I see plenty of fish. There's fish swimming around me all the time. Haven't managed to catch one yet. They're not eating the bread, it's floating on the surface. Bass swimming around that won't look at a lure. So yeah, got that little float rig out just for these ones that are swimming a little bit higher. I've literally got fish swimming right underneath it and nothing happening. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they're spawning. If they're spawning, they can be quite visible and not easy to catch. So that could be the case. So I'll try for bass for a while. Fortunately, the more I look at these fish, the more I think they're spawning. And when they're spawning, they're very difficult to catch. It's quite unfortunate. There certainly are some nice big ones here. There's lots of little ones. There's a nice sized one. Nice sort of reddish tail. This is actually ridiculous. There are so many fish in front of me, and I haven't had a single bite. Not on the lure, obviously, on the carp stuff. But look at them. Do you reckon if this just plops above them and they think it's food? I mean, there's some big, I've seen big bass in here. There's bass around, you know. These little guys are going for it. Maybe a big guy who's stimulated to go for it too. There's a bass further up ahead there. See, there's not a roundedy carp there, so that could be. Oh, there we go. One little guy. Oh, tiny little bass. Not the big bass I was looking for. There you go, on again. Look at this little guy. Like, this is a tiny little bass, but it's a bass nonetheless. It's a fish. Easy, buddy. Oh. Cheers, buddy. Here's your little friend. It's amazing. As it stops, the bass stopped next to it. Let's go a bit further down here. Oh, that's why. Check how many little bass there are in here. There's a huge school of them. So you'll be having fish on here all day. Oh, check that. Oh, oh. Oh, this is crazy. Check, it's just going to be fish. Oh, we've all been spooked now. There's so many little bass going after that. Oh, like quite a fast. That's where all the little guys are. Check, they're already going into. They'll bring it right past the front of them. Oh, came right up here. They like the stop-start. Oh, there we go. On. Stop-start works. Oh. Hey, Larissa. Larissa. Hey, Larissa.
Yeah.
Do you want to catch your very first bass? I found a guaranteed bass catching spot. Like guaranteed. Do you go to catch a bass?
Yeah. Wait, let me get my shoes.
Oh, you know why these carp aren't biting?
What?
But see, they won't even eat the bread or anything. It's because they're busy spawning. So there's basically just a giant carp orgy happening below us. Well, I said that some are starting to come up to the bread but further out. That's why the bites are so slow in a place with so many carp. Yeah, because they're also blatantly visible as well. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
So what we might have had in that previous spot, that they're so actively feeding, is could have been either pre-spawn or post-spawn. So just before or just after. They're busy spawning, so they're using up all that energy, so they need to eat big time before it and then afterwards again. So just after the spawn, things are going to be looking good. It's not here yet, so it's like, but it's like I said, guaranteed bass. Okay, you see all the little bass there. So look in here, you see all the little ninjas? Lots of little bass. So check this out. This is they like a little pack of velociraptors. These baby bass, they're like quite fun to catch. Okay, so basically all you need to do is cast out there somewhere, right? Cast out round about there somewhere, and then reel in, but look at how I'm reeling. Like reel, stop. Reel, stop. Reel, should be on now, stop. Reel, stop. Reel, stop. Reel. Oh. You see them following it?
Yeah.
So do that like second or third cast, you have to get some. There's your rock to stand on. Oh, nice, right in them. Okay, just wind quickly. Wind it, just don't stop. There, you're on. You're on. Nice. First bass. Wait, no, stop. Wait. Nice, Larissa, your first bass. Told you, guaranteed bass. So
They're smaller than I thought.
this is like a tiny little baby. This one's only like maybe a month old.
Oh.
No, not quite a month. So it's now December. So September, October. Yeah, so probably about 3 or 4 months. Oh, sorry, buddy. You hooked in such a horrible way. Oh, there we go. Okay, so then with these, you take your thumb and your forefinger, you make like pinchy, and then you just pinch it inside his mouth, inside.
Okay, again.
And then you got him.
Look at that!
First bass, tiny bass, first bass, guaranteed bass.
Comment and subscribe what you want its name to be.
Johannes.
That's all the bass. Cool. Can I hold it like this?
Just drop him from there. Less flesh on the skin's better. Oops. Bye. There you go, first bass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch another one. Because you could stand here all day, and like once you've worked out the retrieve, then yeah, on, off. Oh, there's two. Look how small they are. They're tiny.
Those are the things that were chasing the lure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the little baby bass. So yeah, you can have lots of fun here all day with these little baby bass. There you go. On.
Oh. Little fighter.
Yeah, so there you go. I'll go rig up another rod if you want to carry on, or if you want to go and chill, then I'll take over. But I'm sure you want to carry on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I'm carrying. Go.
There you go. Bass time! Bass time! Everybody likes a little bass time.
That's my fish dance.
So I think I'm one of the few people that actually fishes a Palomar knot on my lure, even though I say that, I don't actually know what other people use. Let me know what you use. I'll do a Palomar over the lure. It's a little bit tricky, but it is an incredibly strong knot. Strong enough that in the last video my knot was my knot was so strong that it didn't even break. The reel broke. I'm a bit dehydrated, so water is probably a good idea.
Oh. Shade.
Shade. Oh, that feels good. I'm gonna take a little walk all the way along here.
Okay.
If you want to, you can come with me. That's the bass fishing, you walk quite a bit, you know. Or you can chill here. So I just came across like this massive hole, deep hole, like right next to the dam here. I reckon something's going to be hiding away in here, I'm sure, in the shade. There are lots of small bass. Maybe it might be worthwhile throwing out the small bass buster just to have some fun. Because a big bass will take that as well. Oh, right, yeah. Wow. This is too much fun not to put down. Oh. You watch the bass trying to smash it. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Hey, buddy. Hit it right, yeah. Oh. Chill, buddy. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, chill, chill. Don't worry. These hooks out of your quick stick sprue. There you go. Cheers, little buddy. Angry bass. Like it. Quite a tricky cast, that. Might produce the goods there. Oh, that was a nicer bass. Shame. She's been nailed by the sun, but then so again, so have I. Like, should have put more sunscreen on. I am sunburnt. Badly. Not ideal. Gonna brave the poles. Yeah. Some good balancing skills. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Damn, that's not a... That is not a fish. That is a branch. Time to get shoes wet. Not ideal, but... It's right down here in this drop off. Don't want to get down too close there. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh, that's good. Broke the hook off. Gee whiz. These hooks aren't very good. Might have to change them out. Yeah, definitely not the right angle to be thrown from. Now I've got some nice wet shoes. And I need to change out hooks. Because the hooks on this guy, they ain't going to be working. Now with my wet shoes, I need to balance over this. And if you've watched my video where I fell so many times, you'll be impressed at my improvement of balance. Yep. No, my feet are already wet. That's quite a deep hole, I think. Don't want to fall in there. I need to change out these hooks. The first hook that I'm changing, I didn't bring my split ring pliers, so I have to use my nails, which makes it a little bit more difficult. It's still possible. I tend to have slightly longer fingernails, which isn't ideal. Shouldn't really have too long fingernails, but they do help with this. Okay, taking this guy off. It's a shame because I really like that back little red tail, but yeah, that hook's a little bit buggered. Only thing now is I've got better hooks on, so if I hook into a tree like what just broke these hooks, then it might break my line. and it's a very productive lure for small bass. I had such a nice little shady place there to fish in. It was quite nice. Not easy casting, but like a nice shady comfortable spot.
How shady? Very, very shady.
Yeah.
Is it like slim shady? Also, I'm gonna shout at you if something beeps.
Yeah, do it. Maybe something big is gonna pick it up. Yeah. Oh, we'll play with these little bass in this corner here. Oh, and look, there's a potential shady spot to stand in. The nice thing about standing in the shade, also that we're getting some shade across the edges here, it means that they are going to feed a bit more actively, and then also the shade helps camouflage you. Depending on what you're wearing, of course. There you go. Oh. Okay, I've worked out the retrieve now. Because I watched that bass getting so aggro with that lure. So what you do, you just sort of pull back and wind in the slack. It's tricky to feel the bites, but it seems to be working. Those are such small bass.
I'm such a noodle padoodle. I didn't put my jacket on.
Noodle padoodle. That's all I can say. Noodle padoodle.
My noodle padoodle.
Bass fishermen, you know this can be structural gold and also snag heaven. But normally there's a fish around one of these. So let's see. I wouldn't mind actually just doing a full video of just fishing for bass in here. or even the place I was in my previous video. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see a few, well, a full day of just bass fishing here. See how things go. I'd really like to do that. Nice fish. Yeah, find it.
I have been calling you like 10,000 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me help you. What? Is it a fish?
I don't know. It might just be stuck in something.
No, it's just stuck on something.
There was a fish though. I definitely had a fish.
Oh really, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just gone down into something. No, they're still on you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Here's your fish, Larissa. Just come stand on the side. It's a nice sized fish. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's swam into this line, but we're not going to stress too much about that for now. But you need to pull it. It's a big fish.
I am pulling it. Oh my god, it's big.
Yeah, it's a huge fish. This other lines could prove a problem, but you carry on fighting it. Well done, Larissa.
Thanks.
Okay, remember, lift up, then wind down, and then lift up, then wind down. Come around this side.
Yeah.
Okay, no, stay right there actually. Nice one, Larissa. Okay, keep on just lifting it up and winding it in. Lift it up, wind it in. Lift it up, wind it in. Almost. This is a big fish, Larissa. Okay, lift it up, more aim it towards me. Okay. Oh, you're almost there. There you go, Larissa, nice one. That is a good huge carp. Yes, look at the size of that thing. Yes. That is a big carp.
That's actually the biggest fish I've ever caught in this whole one day of catching fish.
Very easily the biggest fish that's bigger than most fish that South African people have caught.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Oh, that's a nice big
so
fish.
Heavy.
And put his body upright.
He's slipping out of my hands.
Okay, put him down. That is a big fish. Oh, it's a shame we don't have it. It's a shame we don't have a scale. Okay, you want to hold him up one more time, just like that? There you go.
Oh, it's good.
Well done, Larissa.
Look at that.
Oh. That is not the most ideal way to release it, but still, what a monster. Nice. Okay, watch the rods there. Around about 8 kilos, nice one. Yes. Yeah, it probably was the one that was jumping out there. That was a nice fish, that was a very nice fish. Now to sort the tangles and stuff out. But well done, all by yourself, like I'm well impressed.
All by myself.
Yeah. Did it give you a good fight?
It did.
Sure, shame, sorry buddy.
Just before you came, also, like, I thought it was stuck, but I kept like doing a thing, so I was like, okay, it's still reeling in, so it should be fine.
Yeah. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I lost some scales because it's not the most ideal place to put down. I'm sorry about that, carp. But yeah, look at the size of the scales that came off of there. Sorry about that. Really try to handle it gently, but these rocks aren't ideal.
That was a fighty carp.
That was a brilliant carp to catch. Well done.
This trip is just like worth it now. Let's go home. I'm done.
You know what the craziest thing is that I don't know. Yeah, like how we managed to even land this fish. Look how what happened, Joe. Like I don't even know what line this is. It feels almost like...
Is this not just random line though?
No, I think this is... Yeah, this is the bait of this line.
Oh.
Okay. So this line is tangled around this line.
I've caught a whole 8-kilo fish.
Yeah, that was a bass. That was a very big carp. Nice one, well done. Certainly worth the wait, huh?
Yeah. It's a good thing you didn't show up. You'd have stolen my thunder. Oh, they're cute, man. Cute.
That was a big carp. That was very big.
That's a big carp. Baby wild carp.
Yeah, well done, Larissa. That was a very big carp. Yeah. Did it just take it, eh?
Yeah?
Did it just take it?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, a little bit later on in the day now. I still can't believe Larissa caught that huge carp. That was big, eh? It's probably close to about 20 pounds. But yeah, at least there's a bit more shade now to fish. Yeah, that was a big fish. Impressive stuff. Oh, there you go. Oh. Little guy. What a tiny little bass. Look at how small this little guy is. It's actually amazing, hey? They can grow up into such big fish. Thanks, buddy. Oh, little guy. Oh, I had two on there for a second. I had a second one in it. Oh man, these guys are so small though. But it is fun. Sorry, buddy. I'll be fine. Oh, the trout shows. There's definitely some active feeding bass. Yeah, they're very small. But you saw that little jump. Oh, there we go. Oh. That wasn't even swimming properly. Wait, cheers, buddy. Oh, that's how to return a cast. Did you see which one it was? Yeah. Did you see which one it was?
No.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I just heard beep, 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 beep.
This one. Yeah, one. Yeah, another nice fish. This is a very big fish. Also in trees. Let's see, this is a big fish. Oh no, it's off. Oh man. Obviously came off in that water weed. Oh know.
Jump, jump, jump. It's a beautiful fish, my love. One of a kind.
I'm half tempted seeing that we've only got like an hour or so to fish, and now we're going into good fishing time. I'm going to switch the barbel rods out to carp rods. Get all the carp off them. I think there's a fish on here. Yeah, there's a fish. Nice. Oh, that's also a nice fish. Oh, oh, snapped off. No, no, that was such a big fish. Oh no, no. Oh, well, there's definitely a big fish out there. I'm glad I've moved everything over to carp. Snapped off. Oh, rubbed up against some, it's from the underwater structure. Rubbed against, looks like either wood or rock or something, and snapped off. Oh, and that was a big fish. Did you see it there? Alright guys, so yeah, what a day of fishing. This afternoon, catching big carp. Larissa caught a huge carp. I had lost two. Also big carp. I reckon Larissa's carp was probably around about 20 pounds or so, but I don't have a scale, so I'm not too sure. Gotta pack up the rods, start heading home. Good hour and a half drive home, and I'm definitely gonna come back here for bassing sessions, carp sessions, and I need to go back to that spot in my last video, take on that barbel that broke my reel. But yeah, what an epic day of fishing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, and be sure to subscribe so you can see us catch some more awesome fish. Thanks for watching.